November. I feel like November is when ChatGPT came out, and that really shook the foundation of a lot of things with the innovations that ChatGPT AI was doing. So some of the things, because I said AI is both phenomenal and it's both scary. So I want to talk about some of the phenomenal aspects of it. You can use AI right now to do a multitude, a plethora of things. People are using artificial intelligence to create websites, to write code, voice assistants and websites, hey Google, hey Siri, hey whatever, all those things are artificial intelligence. Voice assistants, it's answering questions, it's writing papers, and brothers, listen, it can even write a poem. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a little poem on Valentine's Day, your one's birthday coming up, whatever anniversary. You can tell AI, you can give AI your woman's name or something about or whatever, and say write a poem, and boom, you got a poem, and you give it to them and be romantic, and it didn't even cost you anything but a couple of type lines to tell artificial intelligence what you want from it. It can make images. It's driving cars. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really think I would live to see the day where cars were driving themselves, but here we are, with the rise of artificial intelligence. I believe we're seeing a very seismic shift of technology, and AI is at the forefront of this new world, this new path that we're about to embark on. But remember, I said not only is it an exciting thing, a phenomenal thing, it's also a scary thing. Scary in this way, and I don't mean to say scary as in fear it or don't go to sleep at night, but it is opening up new possibilities, and of course, some possibilities are good, some possibilities are not so good. So let me frame it this way. In Fort Worth, Texas, shout out to everybody in Texas. In Fort Worth, Texas, there's a fully automated McDonald's. That's right, you can go to the McDonald's, and when you get to the McDonald's, you can go through the drive-thru, or you can go inside, and there's no people working in there. I think, except for maybe one. I think there's one person that's kind of patrolling, but not really doing much of anything, because everything is machines. Everything is run by machines that are controlled by artificial intelligence. When it first came out, people were going to the McDonald's. You can see it on different social media platforms. People going to the McDonald's, and they were showing how much the artificial intelligence was messing up orders. I say I want a Big Mac, but no pickles, add extra ketchup, and it just couldn't handle those nuances. A couple of months later, McDonald's were putting out videos of people ordering, and no matter what curveballs you try to throw it, the AI was right on top of it. So we have a McDonald's that is fully automated with not a single person other than maybe one just kind of observing. Also, just recently, I think like a week ago, I saw where it was a really cool video. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but there's a Kroger, a fully automated Kroger. It has no cashiers. Let me say that when I say fully automated. It has no cashiers. So you can take your shopping cart and you pick up a can of broccoli. I know broccoli don't come in a can. You pick up a can of broccoli and you put it. Well, I don't know. Does broccoli come in a can?
I've never had canned broccoli, so I can't speak on that.
Okay, all right. Well, if it doesn't, I digress. If it does, then hey, there it is. But you pick up a can, a bottle, a jar, whatever that you're getting from the grocery store. You put it in the basket. When you put it in the basket, it automatically, there's a screen where you drive the shopping cart. There's a screen, and it adds whatever the item is automatically. And when you take it out, it subtracts it from what you are purchasing automatically. There's no scanning it. You just placing it in the basket or either taking it out of the basket. So I want you to understand what this means. This does not mean the end of cashiers. This also means the end of cash registers. There'll be no need. Why do you need a cashier or a cash register if you can just put it in and out of your basket, tap your card right there at the basket and walk out the door. We already know this is happening. Sam's Club already has this. I believe Costco already has, where you can scan items and you can just get whatever it is that you want with not only no need for cashiers, no need for cash registers. Picture this. In 10 years, trying to explain to children what cashiers were and what the need for cash registers are. And somebody might be saying, well, hold on, Stack. Is that really a thing? Hey, if Kroger is doing it, who is one of the biggest national brands of grocery stores, what do you think other grocery stores are going to do? Just stand around while another competitor passes them by in convenience, ease, and access? Of course they're not. Every last one of them are going to start doing the same thing. If McDonald's is successful, what do you think they're going to do? Their competitors are going to do the same thing. Although I don't know about Chick-fil-A. You know, Chick-fil-A is a whole nother thing. You know, they got the whole personal touch and things of that nature. But what I'm saying is we are watching a seismic shift begin. And another thing, I almost left this one out. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about the Hollywood strike. You can go back and listen to it in whatever episode that was. One of the reasons Hollywood is striking is because of AI. Because AI can take your image and 3 seconds of your voice, and recreate you in movies and shows with just your image and 3 seconds of your voice. That's kind of amazing and kind of scary at the same time. So that's why they're striking. So I feel like we are on the cusp of a seismic shift of how things are going to operate going forward. And because things are going to shift to that degree, there's going to be a big need for people to find new careers, because some of the things that we're doing right now, it just won't be a job for that, because AI will be doing it. Jeffrey Hinton, who is considered the godfather of AI, he worked for Google and he left Google so he could sound the alarm and warn people of the danger of AI. I think AI can be wonderful. Of course, there are some dangers to it. I can get into some more of those things, but it will bear itself out as time goes by. I don't want to sound like a old man, like, oh, this new technology, oh Lord have mercy. But what I'm saying is we ain't never seen nothing like this. Y'all, we have never seen anything like this. So I'm excited to see what happens, but I move with a bit of trepidation. All right. So that's AI. Next thing I want to discuss, the next thing that's on my mind is, oh wait, hold on. That sounds more like a ghost. I'm trying to think of a sound. Forget it. Aliens. That's what I'm trying to think of. I want to talk about aliens. Okay, so where do I start this conversation about aliens? Is E.T. going to phone home? That's what some people think after recent meetings in D.C. Is the Disney cat from outer space, is that based on a true story? You ever heard of Disney cat from outer space?
I have not.
No? Roy, you ever heard of Disney's movie The Cat from Outer Space? It's like a 1960s classic. Come on, somebody out there, you gotta know what I'm talking about.
Before our time.
Yeah, I mean, it was before my time too, but I wasn't born in the 60s. I was born in the 70s, but it's 79. So, I mean, it's the 70s, but it was the last year of the 70s. But anyway, yeah. So is the Disney cat from outer space is he from outer space? They've been holding hearings in DC about extraterrestrial life, about alien life, like Sigourney Weaver. I don't know if you've seen that movie. You seen the movie Aliens with Sigourney Weaver in it? You have not seen Aliens? It is a classic. It's a franchise. It's a whole franchise. Roy, come on, man. Oh, so you saw Prometheus, but you didn't see the. Oh, okay, all right. You seen them all. Okay, all right. That ain't the point where the movie came out. It is a series. It's a franchise. Like Star Wars or Indiana Jones or Super Mario Brothers. Y'all gonna let me get away with Super Mario Brothers? Y'all know that ain't a franchise. But anyway, well, not a franchise of movies. But yeah. So I grew up watching movies about aliens. I'm sure you have. You know, Beam Me Up, Scotty, with Star Trek and I guess Star Wars is a space movie with aliens and things of that nature. But USA Today reported in response to hearings on Capitol Hill on July 27th. So they let me see if I can explain this accurately. On July 26th, on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., the House subcommittee had hearings about so-called unidentified anomalous phenomenon. So they don't call them aliens or UFOs. They call them unidentified anomalous phenomenons. They were 3 people that have worked in very high positions in the U.S. government, and each of them testified under oath that they have either seen unidentified anomalous phenomena, or it has been reported to them about it. So 3 creditable people. And so the next day, on the 27th, a Facebook post said the U.S. announced that there are aliens and nobody cared. And it was shared over 400 times. I'm sure it's even more, over 400 times then. So the question is, were there hearings by the House subcommittee on unidentified anomalous phenomena, and the government has confirmed that there's alien life? Lean in, child of God. Here's the answer. No. The hearings did happen, but the government did not confirm it. The U.S. government, this is stated by USA Today, the U.S. government has not announced or confirmed the existence of aliens. The Pentagon has denied hiding a program that collects and reverse engineers extraterrestrial material, because that's another thing one of the guys was saying. He was saying that when the spaceships crash, there's technology in the spaceships, and they try to reverse engineer the technology. I mean, it was some interesting stuff. But I will close with this, because I know I got to move on to the next thing. Malik he coming in. We're going to talk a little sports. Do you understand how expansive the universe is? Do you understand how big just our solar system is with our, 8 planets and Pluto? How many planets do we have? 10, 9? I don't know. I don't know right offhand. But however many planets we have in our solar system, do you know how long it would take in travel just to get from Earth to Pluto? That's just our solar system. Do you understand how expansive the universe is? So I'm not saying there are aliens, but also saying it's not. Who knows? Who knows? God created all things. God created Earth. God created us. And I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying the universe is a really, really, really big place. And we are a really tiny speck in a really big universe. And I just find the conversation interesting, even though it has not been confirmed. And I'm not saying I believe in it, but I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. And maybe time will tell. Maybe AI will help us figure the answer out. So what's on my heart and what's on my soul, I'm gonna have to combine those, because it really is a combination of the two. Because what's on my heart, next week, Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to a church called Cedar Grove Missionary Baptist Church, which is right outside of Rock Hill, South Carolina. I am so excited to go to this church. The first time I went to this church, I was 15. I just started preaching, and the pastor at the time, Reverend Thompson, who became a good friend and mentor of mine, saw me in the newspaper, because at 15 becoming a preacher was a big deal in the area. I was in the news and newspaper. He saw me, reached out, and would invite me numerous times a year to Cedar Grove to preach. And I got to know not just the pastor, but the whole people. And I haven't been there like 20 years. And I got a phone call asking if I would come and do their revival. So this gives me a chance to, I told y'all, I'm all about journey. You know, it's not just the destination of where I am now or the destination where I'm going. I'm big on a journey. And that church was instrumental in me becoming the man that I am and getting the opportunity to preach and to minister and to know congregations outside of my own congregation, my father's congregation. So the Cedar Grove Missionary Baptist Church down in Chester, South Carolina. Can't wait to see all of you in just a couple of days. We're going to have a good time. I know God is going to bless in an absolutely tremendous way to those people I have not seen in over 20 years. I'm excited to see all of you. Can't wait to catch up with you, talk to you about the kids. I'm sure you have. I got kids now. I'm married now. Life has changed, you know, a lot. So I'm really excited to go back, you know, and just respect my roots and the things that help me become the man, the minister, and the pastor that I am. So I'll see you soon. I'm excited. Now, last up, the prayer list. Even though there was a little bit of debate whether this person even deserves to be on the prayer list, you tell me, because I think this person absolutely deserves to be on the prayer list. His name is Toko. T-O-C-O, Toko. He is from, what was it? Japan, right? Yeah. He is a Japanese native who transformed himself into a canine. Like he didn't transform himself like for real. He's still a man, but he spent $14,000 on a costume to look like a collie. You know, the dog, the collie breed, to look like a collie. And I can't lie, it's a good costume, right? Do we have a picture of it up? Yeah. Do you see? That's not a picture of an actual collie. That's the picture of Toko in the $14,000 collie costume. So I don't know why somebody would want to be a dog that bad. And if you're a man in America, they're gonna call you a dog without a costume. So you could have come here and just save yourself some money. But strange. Let me just say strange. I'll be respectful of everybody's proclivities and things that they like, but $14,000 so that you can look like a collie. But I will say this: he got his money's worth. We may not agree on much on this one, but Roy, you gotta admit, the brother got his money's worth. Malik, he got his money's worth. So, but it just seems strange to me to wanna be a dog so much that you actually get a dog costume and crawl around on your hands and feet and eat out of a dog bowl and drink out of a dog tray and sleep in a dog bed. I mean, I guess whatever makes your boat float, I guess. But I think you need some help, brother. So all the way from Fayetteville, North Carolina to you, Toko, all the way to Japan. And he's going viral, of course. People are watching this video by the millions. But all the way from here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, on Pastor Stack Podcast, I want you to know, we praying for you, brother. We're going to put you on the prayer list. All right. Y'all take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't really know how big this is going to grow or what it's going to do, but I'm doing it for it to have some fun and to interact with you in a way that I don't generally get to interact with you. So thank you for engaging. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Love one another. And keep trusting God. Take care.